You know, one thing I do remember that we have in common,
What?
we both have really high belly buttons.
What? I don't know what?
You're like, how do you even know that? Because we went swimming once at your
But
apartment.
I don't remember having a belly button. Maybe mine was high that day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe your pants were low.
Yeah. I don't remember having. It's so strange. Else is this belly button supposed to be?
Hey guys, my name is Katie Enterkin, and I'm on a mission to help humans become the best possible versions of themselves and to unveil what I like to call the beautiful beast that already lives inside us all. And welcome to the podcast about everything and a little bit of nothing. I've had the privilege to talk to all kinds of different humans who have been through a plethora, I love big words, a myriad of experiences just being a human and existing. These are real conversations with real people, getting to know each other, sharing stories that make us cry, and occasionally pee our pants with laughter. We talk about all kinds of life stuff: parenthood, business, life goals, fitness, chasing your dreams, and yes, even some animal noises are involved. For more information, keep listening. This is the Unveiling the Beast podcast. What up, beasts? Welcome back to the podcast. Okay, so if you have ever wanted to eavesdrop on a conversation between two BFFs that haven't talked to each other on the phone in about 10 years, and you want to hear of some shenanigans that happened back in the day when we were in high school, I'm hanging out with my home slice jiggity funk, Mr. Chase Daniels, and we talk about a lot of crap. I must warn you that some of the friends that I hang around, or maybe I should say, the way I am when I hang around people that I've known for years and we've been BFFs forever, I'm pretty freaking raunchy. So there's that warning for you. And yeah, just enjoy this, catching up conversation. And it is definitely not interview style. It is just a phone conversation. So, as always, I hope something lands with you today. I hope something tugs at your heartstrings well, I know you will laugh.
We've seen things before.
Can you expound on that?
No?
That's my favorite new word. My sister made it up.
Expound?
Expound.
Expound.
Can you expound on it?
That sounds like your dad would say that.
Oh, he'd make up a word so he sounds smart.
Oh, God damn it.
Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
You're recording this? Oh, no, I can't allow that.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, they don't see video. They just hear audio.
Oh.
Have you listened to any of the episodes?
Yes, actually.
Really? Which one?
Well, we started listening to Taigan TOEFL for a little bit.
Ah, you're like, all of them. I've listened to all of them.
And I've listened to each one 10 times.
I have, but because I'm a perfectionist.
What do you do? This isn't, it keeps slipping.
I am a spin instructor and not that. What kind of what? Oh, so I was going to tell you, I got the idea to start a podcast because of the nature of my work. And I thought it'd be cool to just talk to people about life experiences. So I started just recording conversations, and then I figured out how to do it. So I have about 12 conversations recorded.
Oh. I was curious, is it just so far, do you have topics that you always want to cover, or is it just whatever happens, happens?
I usually start with, can you tell our listener who you are? And just like think of my listener as my mom.
I am John Applegate, and I am 49-year-old virgin.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sad.
No, it's
That's
by choice. I'm a monk.
I'm a virgin too.
Yeah.
I just create babies from.
You spit them out of your nose.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, I just get them cut out of me.
On the real, was it C-sections?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was too, because of the largeness I was.
Well, you know.
How large is a person is your husband? Is he a large human?
He's 5'11".
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he was born 11 pounds 2 ounces. No,
Jeez.
11 pounds 4 ounces.
That's a lot of bucket.
A lot of bucket in the butt.
That's a lot of umbilical cord. Actually, I don't know if that's how that works, but
Hold on a sec, okay?
Okay, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting in my closet with Chase Daniels. Well, he's not in the closet with me, but he's on my laptop in the closet with me. And we're going to have a little chit chat. There, that's your intro.
Nice. So actually, I really am in the closet, though, so everyone knows.
Are you in your closet?
No, like I'm in the theoretical closet.
Oh, are you gay?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
So your wife is really your husband?
Yeah. He's nice. Oh, shit. That's not good. If Marcella ever hears this, she's going to kill me.
Where is she?
She's downstairs petting a dog.
Cool. Do I get to say hi before we hang up?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
We talked one night, if you recall.
I do recall. I think y'all were wasted.
You might have been a little bit. A little bit. I don't really remember what we talked about, but we definitely talked.
That's when I accidentally I sent you a voice clip and said, "Can you put it in the butt bucket?" But I meant to say, "Can you pass the butt bucket?"
I do remember that.
And then you call it like, "You created the nigga bucket."
Is that really what I sounded like?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez. So, how is life in California?
Is good. It's good.
Are you affected by the fires anymore, or were you?
Yeah, I remember the party you were going to come to. My mom's party was canceled from the first fires.
Yeah.
And the last two were blocking our way to go to work because we work in another city.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if you remember this area that much, but we live in Palmdale.
Mm-hmm.
But we work in Santa Clarita.
Oh, okay. So the fires are no longer now, right, down there? Bless you.
Correct?
Were you going to sneeze?
No. I'm trying to maintain
composure?
No, maintain this volume, because every time I turn it down, I think that the sound's going to be crappy, and then when I turn it up, all I hear is like that.
Is this better?
Well, you sound fine. So why don't you tell my listener a little bit about who you are? So
I'm Chase Daniels.
That's great. That's great.
I don't know. So I'm Chase Daniels. I'm friends of Katie's from high school. I don't actually remember how we first met. Do you?
I think we were in an English class together in high school, like the regular ass high school.
Yes.
Before C school, but we didn't really talk.
I remember that. Yes, I do.
The one with Amanda McNabb.
Oh,
hey,
my
girl.
gosh.
Hey. We're still friends.
McNabb. How is McNabb?
As far as I know, she's good. We
Well,
haven't spoken, but I follow her. She follows me
isn't that
on
weird?
social media.
Isn't that weird that in today's society you can be friends with someone and not ever talk to them?
Yeah.
You're just
kind of like our relationship has been for the last 10 years.
Yeah, but I've muttered things to you every now and then.
Yeah, that's true.
Just muttered them.
Yeah.
Muttered.
Muttered. That rhymes with butter,
Buttered. I've never buttered them.
That's probably a good thing.
So in English class we met, and then in C school, I don't remember how we reconnected. How did it all start, this nonsense?
I really don't remember. All I know is that we were in PE together and we had community water.
I don't remember the community water thing.
That's when I started drinking a gallon of water a day, and I would refill it in my kitchen every morning, and then we would share it.
The goddamn gallon of water. You were legendary.
Drink a goddamn gallon. I wasn't.
Yeah, with your gallon of water you were.
Oh, with my gallon of water, yeah.
But you were legendary in your own right.
Yeah, as a dork.
Remember when you drop kicked the teacher because he had a cat?
You are so full of caca-poo-poo. By the way, I edit these, so if you say something and you're like, please take that out, I can take it out. This conversation we're having right now, I can just snip, snip, ball sack, and then...
You certainly can. I don't have anything to hide, though. So.
I do.
Oh. Are you trying to remain extra professional?
No, fuck
So
that.
today, politics today, I was voting and things, Middle East and power, global warming.
Yeah. Oh, fake news.
Too much? Yeah. Too soon? Too soon.
No,
so anyway.
I wanted this to be less interview style and more conversational.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the question answer. It's
okay.
I'm recording.
I was thinking, well, she's going to ask me questions.
Well, I can ask you questions.
Oh no, I don't want to be asked questions ever.
Oh, okay. We can just talk about shit then. Where did you grow up?
for all you who don't know. I grew up in the small town of Moorpark, California. 93021, was that the area code?
Yeah. How did you remember that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I know. Moorpark? Where's Moorpark?
12490 Beach Grove Court, Moorpark, California, 93021. That was the address that I looked up. And the phone number was 805-529-7829. 529.
I remember that. It was usually either 529 or 523.
Yeah, but people that had 523 weren't nearly as cool.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, sorry. You were on the other side of the tracks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was, huh?
Were you actually on the other side of the tracks?
I lived in 3 different places in Moorpark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So one was by the high school, one was by the college, and one was also by the college, but more up the hill.
So maybe we can discuss the time in Tucson. So I was trying to recall that whole time. I remember that I sold you a car.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good car. And it took us 5 hours to get you approved on it. Remember that?
Do you remember why?
Not really.
I do. No. I do. Pick me.
Was it A, hypochondria, B, sad clowns, C, homeless people, or was it D, your divorce?
It was D's nuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't. That was E. E was D's nuts.
Oh, shit. No, it was because you were checking my whatever you check when you buy a car for a black Mustang with red leather interior. And we did the whole bit, and I went to sign the papers, and the picture was of another Mustang that I did not want. And I was like, hold up, that's the wrong car.
Holy shit, really?
You don't remember that? I was so excited to drive home a black Mustang. Hold on.
And there was no black Mustang?
There was one, but either you or somebody else rang me up for the wrong car.
That was probably me.
And then it was like the payments were like $400 a month or something. Like, I can't afford that.
And then
something like that.
We were like, well, let's get you into something better. Because you drove, what were you driving at the time?
A Sebring.
Was it a good car?
It was, but I don't know if you remember, all the stuff on the dashboard was frozen.
Oh,
so my speedometer was stuck at like 45 miles an hour. Or maybe it was 46.
I think it was actually 44.
Oh, shit. Man, I keep getting things wrong. Okay.
I'm
going to put a buzzer noise right there.
Here, let me turn my volume all the way down. I'm just kidding.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. So then that was the first night, right? Did you spend one night there?
No.
One night that I remember.
That's the only night.
Wait, that didn't sound right.
Ladies and gentlemen, no, we never slept together. We've always been like, he's like my big little brother.
Yeah.
And I only say big because he's really big.
Because I have a large heart.
Because he's like 6'5", right? 6'6".
Yeah.
But little because he's younger than me.
By a few months?
5 months.
Yeah.
You like how I had to count on my fingers?
I do. Do you remember our other friend of the trifecta who had a birthday very eerily close to mine?
Danielle?
Yeah.
Danielle!
You know, we could have totally got her on this call with us.
We should see if she will.
I am down.
Do you have her number?
I do.
Oh. I don't know.
Maybe
Doesn't she have 17 children?
Yeah, and 9 little dogs. But who's counting?
Not me. Unless it's on my fingers.
Right.
Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about?
We terrorized a hotel room one night. And a whole hotel.
A whole hotel lobby.
But honestly, for the life of me, I don't remember where that hotel was.
It was in Tucson, but it was like, I didn't know how big Tucson was. And I went through one of those websites that you get a room for cheap, but you don't know which hotel it's going to be at until after you pay for it.
Right.
So I paid, I think it was $60 a night. And I'm just remembering that Tygan was supposed to come with me.
I kind of remember that.
But she got really sick. And I knew it was bad because Tygan never ever gets sick. So she didn't come. But the room was non-refundable. Anyway.
But didn't you... I feel like we know... Man.
That was 10 years ago.
What pool did we swim at the pool at my apartment? Or am I making that up?
No, we did because the day I bought my car was supposed to be the day that I was going home. Right. But because it took so fucking long to get that car, I spent the night at your house.
Yes, okay, yeah, that's right.
But I had to leave really early in the morning because I had to go to work that day. And it sucked because I was hungover when I left.
We drank a few liters of cola and alcohol.
I don't even remember your friends that came over.
Wait.
You had friends come over.
I did? Wait. No. I had friends come over?
Yeah. When I stayed at your house.
The apartment?
Yeah.
Was it a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom?
I don't know. I don't remember.
And I had friends come over.
You're like, I had friends?
I know. I didn't think I had friends.
Somebody came over.
Man, woman.
Did you
both?
have a girlfriend? I don't remember if you had a girlfriend back then.
I don't think I did, technically.
Technically?
Well, I don't... What year was that?
2008. And I only remember that because it was right before I met Sean in person for the first time.
Who's your current Aikido instructor?
my current husband. Just the current
But
one.
also, you're a current Aikido instructor,
What's that?
like Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think here. Who came over?
I don't remember.
There's a really weird thing going on where I don't remember anything. And it's been happening a lot lately. And I'm wondering why. Like, so you'd brought up Blandy, and I was like, who's Blandy? And then I was like, holy shit.
You're like, yeah, let's talk about him. Who is he talking about?
Yeah. I told Marcella, I was like, I don't know who Blandy is, but she wants to talk about Blandy. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I remember Blandy now.
Candy.
Yeah. And she's like, Chase. And I'm like, well, I didn't start it. Or did I? I don't know. I don't think I did.
No, I think my ex-husband started that.
Probably. Do you miss Moore Park at all?
I miss the smallness of it. I was there a couple weeks ago. I interviewed somebody out there.
Was it anyone I know?
No.
Oh.
Just one of my coaches who just happens to be in the tiny town of Moore Park, which is kind of cool.
I haven't been back since I left.
1982.
Yeah. Back in my day, Moore Park was a small avocado field. That's all it was. I haven't been back since I left abruptly that one time. Do you remember that?
Not really.
You don't remember me leaving abruptly? Like, so.
I remember you moved to Arizona first, right?
Yes. That's when I left abruptly, though.
Do you want to expound on this abruption?
Well, I'm starting to second guess myself because now I'm wondering. Yeah, I moved to Arizona, right? Wasn't that what happened?
Yeah, I think it was
That's not correct.
No,
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is not correct.
The facts are in. The producer found some new information. Yeah, so I think I remember that I moved back to Oregon abruptly, and then I moved to Arizona later with some hoe.
That's right.
Yeah. So when did we didn't really talk after? We talked a little bit, right? After I moved out of.
Yeah, you came to my first wedding.
I remember that with that hoe bag.
That hoe.
Yeah. That hoe.
Oh, I remember. And then that was like the last time I saw or heard from you for like 2 years or something like that.
On a scale of one.
Did she cut your ball sack or something?
Well, she was an evil person. I just remember that. And I remember she was also very violent, and I didn't like to deal with that. So instead of talking to people, I think I just didn't talk to people.
Yeah.
To get away from her violence. Not just physical, but also verbal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I usually try to avoid it. So.
Yeah, which is probably why you were an easy target.
Yeah. And I don't, this is new probably information, or maybe it wasn't, but she was my first real girlfriend, ever.
Your first.
Yes, she was. So for me, I was a little jaded, you know?
Oh, sorry.
What? So yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The squeaking bed.
Yeah. Was she the jealous type? Is that why you weren't allowed to have friends that were girls?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure was.
My ex was like that too. He was jealous of you.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your ex's name?
Alex.
Yes, Alex. I met him a few times, right? I mean, we hung out.
Yeah. I mean, he spent most of the time in our room smoking pot, but.
Yeah. I remember you got married in Old Town Moore Park in that old, was it a church, some type of theater or church or something?
Yeah, it was a melodrama theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Cool wedding, just
wrong. It was a really cool wedding. Very, very wrong dude. Do you think you found the right dude?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No doubt in my mind. And we got married in my mom's front yard.
Aw.
Yeah.
Did your dad say, fucking... Your dad's like, God damn it, Katie, this is the last fucking wedding I go to.
He almost didn't go.
Oh, my God.
I was like, who's going to walk me down the aisle? Because he had already lived with us for a while. Sean and I lived together for 4 years. We were together for 6 years before we got married, and then, yeah, we're coming up on 5 years already married.
That's wild.
I know.
How long have you
But anyway,
been
yeah.
with Sean?
We've been together for 11 years.
Holy shit.
Here's the best part. We've known each other for 19 years.
Fuck. So was he from Moorpark?
No, we met on AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh my God, no way.
Way.
Did you really? I didn't know this about this story. Holy shit.
Really?
So he was
I need a
like,
drink.
you were in a chat. Here, have some of this wine.
So yeah, it was a music chat room. You know, like you just look for people to talk to. You're like ASL.
Oh my God, yes.
What was your screen name? Do you remember?
I do. It was Bubba GP123. I don't know why. Actually, no, I lie. I do know why, and it's the stupidest thing. Bubba, because that's what my stepdad called me. GP, because I liked GP racing, I think, like motorcycles. And 123, because that's as far as I could count. So I got Bubba GP123.
Oh, I had two. My first one was Grunjanese.
Grunge what?
Grunjanese.
Okay.
Like Japanese, but with grunge instead.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Lottie Dottie Dum. Which was, I think that one was a little more suiting for my personality.
And you met, what was his chat name?
It was probably By Rhodes. I don't remember his screen name, but that's like his two favorite guitar players' last names put together.
What was it again? You broke up when you said that.
By Rhodes.
By Rhodes?
Your mom broke up.
Hey,
like
she actually did. She's had like 4 divorces.
Oh. That's not funny.
Little did he know.
Little did he know. Yeah, Vi after Steve Vai, like VAI.
And Rhodes after Johnny Rhodes from Johnny Knoxville.
Randy Rhodes, who was Ozzy's guitar player, and he died in a plane crash.
I feel like that's
our son's middle name is Rhodes after
really?
him. Yeah.
Like, what's this? What's your son's? I know this. Anakin. No.
Desmond.
Desmond. Damn it. I feel like you guys would have named him Anakin in another life.
Anakin. Anakin.
Anakin, goddammit.
Anakin, put your shoes in your room.
Boy, the force be with you. Fucking A.
If I'd have wanted a monkey, I would have went to the zoo and bought one.
Have you been saving that for this interview the whole time?
I have. I haven't said that one in a while, but it's so funny because all my friends do that accent. My poor dad.
It's one of my favorite things. Didn't we
81.
Remember when we prank called your dad and we did that voice?
No. Did we?
I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like we probably would have, though, given our state of mind we were in. So we're going to get deep, giggity.
Ooh, I love when it gets, I'm not going to say that sentence because that's not even what I meant. Anyway, go ahead.
Since leaving Moorpark, what's one of your biggest regrets since we last spoke? Because I haven't spoken to you, actually spoken to you in years. Because I don't count text. Like, text messages don't have much substance, I don't think. Plus, half the time I forget that I even respond to text messages. Yeah.
Texting and social media, we're all super connected and disconnected at the same time, I think.
That's so one of my wife and I's favorite things to do is watch people at restaurants.
Ooh.
And just see how disconnected they are.
Yeah.
With their cell phones.
Yeah. It's
like
sad.
Yeah, you'll be at a restaurant and they'll be like, you'll look around and 90% of the people at a bar or restaurant are on their phones sitting right across from someone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what are they looking at that's better than what's in front of them? And if it's better, then why don't they go to what they're looking at?
Yeah.
But that's not really how it works.
I saw this thing that said something like back when we had corded phones, we were more free or something like that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Little youngin'.
And then you were really cool if you had a cordless phone that was like, I don't know if you remember, they were like, I think they call them like 2.4 gigahertz or something, but they could go like all the way to your backyard or like, you know, if they go
all the way to your backyard.
Yeah, like they could go a long ways away from the receiver and you felt really cool because you could go and talk. Here's a fact. I never had anyone to talk to. Hey, I'm just kidding.
So weird.
No, why is it weird?
I don't know, because in my head, okay, shit's gonna get real.
Here we go. Yes.
I always thought that you were one of the popular kids and
oh my
you
God.
felt sorry for me, so that's why you became my friend.
Katie, that is fucking absurd.
That's just showing you my low self-esteem back in the day.
I can tell you that's obviously not true because I wasn't popular, but not only was I not popular, I was actually bullied like quite a bit.
Really?
So yeah, which is weird because I was a large human being.
Those fuckers, I'll kick their ass. Where are they?
Oh, well.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. But I never really knew why. Like, why did people bully me? I don't know. It was weird.
That's interesting. I never knew that about you.
Yeah. But so like I didn't really have like I had a few friends, but not like many. I don't know. You guys were like my best friends then, pretty much.
Aw.
During that time when we were hanging out, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. That was such an interesting trio. Because I for sure thought Danielle was one of the cool kids.
But she wasn't either, though. I think.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I think she was her own thing. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be one of the cool kids either, though.
Yeah, me neither. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. Amanda McNabbit.
McNabb.
It's like, isn't it interesting how we were so cool trying so hard not to be cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or now, I don't know if you probably have them there too, but in Portland we have hipsters. And hipsters try really hard to be different. They're like, yeah, we're hipsters. You know, we wear like ironic shirts and flannel and, you know, ride one speed bikes and have different haircuts. But there's a whole city of them in Portland. And so if you're a hipster, you're not unique at all. But you're like, you're everywhere. And so you're unique if you're just a normal human being here. It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I think it started with the phone thing. Like, yeah, I didn't have anyone to talk to because like I literally didn't have anyone to talk to. Like we talked in person. So one of my dad's favorite things to say, he was on the farm. Every summer, I think I spent on the farm at my dad's place. Or did you know that?
I did not know that.
You
had a farm?
Well, I'd go up to Oregon and my dad had like this huge farm. And he would be on this little motorcycle driving around trying to wrangle up all the cattle. And he was in this rough field and the cattle were running all different directions and he got really mad. And he'd say, "Cocksuck motherfuck," as loud as he could, as riding his motorcycle and just crashing and yelling and cussing. But my favorite cuss word ever or cuss phrase is cocksuck motherfuck. So
cocksuck motherfuck.
Yeah, and I think your dad saying, "Goddamn, give me a butt bucket." If I want them. Like we pretty much, if we could combine the dads, they would be a super dad of cuss words funny. And phrases.
Well, even Mike now, you remember my stepdad, the one who's as tall as you. Now we're giving him a
vasectomy?
Yeah, that too. And it's very similar to my dad's.
Just the way it's...
Because Mike always had a deep voice. Like, you have a deep voice, but his was, like, really deep. So he's almost like, who's that actor? Who's that actor's the Duke.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Yeah. On another note, how is being a mom? Because I don't know if you know this, but I don't ever want children.
I didn't know that, but I respect that.
Yeah,
You don't want to be a mom.
I don't want to be a mom. I definitely would never want to give birth. Like you got to give it up to you. That's crazy.
Thank you.
I can't imagine doing that.
Thank you. Well, I didn't push him out of me.
But you still had to carry his ass around for however long people carry around babies. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Yes. I got up to 280 pounds when I was pregnant with him.
That's it?
That's it. That's it. I could hardly walk.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Oh, man. He's great, though.
So how old is he now?
He'll be 2.5 next month.
And has he started seeing anyone yet?
Just me. His new thing he started last night. I'll send you a video. It's funny. He goes, "Mommy got boobies." Mommy got boobies. And then he goes, "Big boobies." I'm like, oh, did your father teach you that?
That sounds like it's probably true.
Yeah. Because he doesn't say much yet. Like he said, he's just starting to put together sentences. So when he put that sentence together, it was really funny.
That's a pretty amazing sentence.
Mm-hmm.
You should teach him to say that to anyone.
Mommy got boo. And he doesn't say boo. He says boo. Like, boo. Daddy go poo pew pew.
How much did he weigh when he was born?
8 pounds.
That's not too bad.
He was little. We thought he was going to be big because Sean was so huge, and I was pretty big for a girl when I was born.
How much did you weigh?
Was that you trying to be polite?
Yeah,
how large was it?
How much of a human were you?
8 pounds, 7 ounces.
Oh, that's not
It's not huge, but it's
That's
not huge, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not insignificant.
in fucking neck fuck.
Fucking god damn it. So what do you do with how does Katie make a life? What do you do nowadays? So you're a spin instructor.
I'm a spin instructor.
You're an Aikido instructor.
Yeah.
You're a professional bowler.
And I work for Shit Audio. That part's not a joke.
Shit Audio?
Shit Audio. It's Mike's company.
What do they do?
Audio.
Is that where you got your fancy audio?
No, I got it from my brother. Yeah.
Does your dad do podcast audio like that? Or is it more like home theater? Or is it more like company?
It's
loudspeakers, PAs,
headphone and speaker amps, preamps, and DACs.
Oh, like car audio.
No.
So more like spaceship audio.
Yeah. So a DAC is a digital to analog converter.
I thought you said deck.
No. They make amps, preamps, and dicks.
No, deck, like a deck.
Like DAC.
Like a new deck.
They make really big DACs.
Like a deck of cards.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, if you've heard previous episodes, you know that I'm very ADD. But I think that this episode has been the most ADD.
Why? What is you causing your ADD?
It's more of like the conversations ADD.
Oh, well, that's because we both have ADD, so.
That's true. But I think it's very entertaining. Is
that why well, it's odd. I think it would flow better not better, but like for me, I've never done this. So for me, it's a little awkward.
I gotcha.
Plus, I'm
Do
hanging
you feel
upside
like
down naked. So
do you feel like people are watching you right now? Is that what it is?
no,
You can be
I think it's more awkward.
honest.
I think it's more awkward because I'm in so I'm in a room with no furniture. uh,
That's
except
why
for
you have
this,
such good sound.
except for this dresser with a record player, and then I have a closet full of shit, shoes basically.
Closet.
But that's why it's awkward. I think because the setting is strange. It might have been different if it was in the van or something. I don't know.
I gotcha. See ya.
I'm here still. What do you mean? Hi. So, what is a good subject that you wanted to discuss?
Well, I want to go back to, holy crap, it's already been almost an hour.
It's 9:49.
It's 7:25.
What time does you usually go to bed? Here's a question.
That depends, because Sean and I trade off nights putting the babes down
Hmm.
to bed. And so his nights, I usually go to bed earlier.
What is earlier for you?
9:30?
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it really depends, though. There's some nights where I'm just so exhausted because every day of my life I'm nonstop until from the moment I wake up until the moment I go to bed. I'm just like going. Nothing outlasts the spider in
There it
my
is.
hair.
do you drink?
Occasionally, but I don't drink like I used to back in the day.
Yeah.
And even
Well,
when I do drink now, I don't get as wasted as I used to just because, I have a kid now. So
yeah.
I get
I get that.
I get happy drunk
Yeah.
when I do drink, and it doesn't
Same.
take that much anymore.
Yeah. I think like a couple liters of vodka and I'm good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Nothing much. Just like a 40-ounce
Bucket.
rum.
40-ounce bucket.
A fucking bucket of rum. So you wanted to go back to when
I forgot what I was gonna say.
the interesting trio. There was Blandy, contaminated water bins full of urine.
Contaminated community water bins.
I don't remember the
Full.
the community water bottles.
It was Crystal Geyser. It was one of the square bottles, and it had a handle on the top.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
You're talking about
I
your
don't-
bottle that we all sipped off of.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I don't even remember. I just remember it was you and me drinking out of it. I don't remember who else drank out of it.
was that with Mr. Matheson or was that at C school?
I was at C school. Was that the name of our English teacher?
No, Mr. Matheson was the PE teacher at normal school.
Oh, normal school. What was our English teacher's name? He was right after lunch, so I quite frequently fell asleep in his class.
I was always sweaty because I was always playing basketball at lunch.
I really liked him too.
I have no idea.
He was funny. I don't think you were that tall yet.
I was only like 5'4".
Really? In ninth grade?
No, I don't think so. That would have been hilarious. 5'4" freshman year, 6'3" sophomore year.
Well, Sean was 5'6" when he graduated high school.
And how tall is he
And
now?
he was like, what's going on? And he was 18. And then he grew to 5'11" after he graduated.
That's pretty. He's a grower, not a sower.
Oh, shit.
Well.
Oh, I remember. Because remember I told you that I thought you were one of the cool kids that was just being nice to me.
Yeah.
And I
was
thought
not.
Danielle was one of the cool kids, and you said she was not. What did
Well,
you guys think? What was your... Because, we all have what we think people think about us. Because
Right.
back at that age, that's when we obsess over what other people are thinking about us. Now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But what did you guys think about me? Please tell me. Please tell me what you thought about me. That was creepy.
I honestly just remember that it was a good thing, like whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I thought any, like I had zero. I think that was what was good about it, is that I had zero like opinion. It was just,
That's cool.
you know what I mean? It was just like what it
Yeah.
was. I think that's what made it special to me. It was just like three people. We were so different. All three of us were completely different.
Yeah.
Like if you would have like put us in a room, well, you did. Someone did actually, but I mean, eventually we were all in a room. But yeah, I don't know like how that worked. What did I think about you? I'm trying to think about this. I just remember you were like, I think you made it okay for me to be myself. That's how it felt.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Like I think I was like, okay, this person isn't afraid to be herself. So maybe I should do that more. And I mean, Danielle was never, if you think about it, who she was that was who she was, like ill newspapers and all that. That was her though. That was her true self. I don't think she was making that up or like being someone she wasn't. That's just who she was.
Yeah. She's still like that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yep.
So for our listener, to describe us a little bit, our trio, we had Danielle, who did not want to touch newspaper or
penises.
dirt.
Oh.
Yeah, it was almost a little germophobic, I guess.
Yeah.
We put plastic bags on her hands in order to read a newspaper. No judgment. I'm just saying, like, this is... And she was blonde hair, blue eyes, really nice white teeth.
Looked like Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, I could see that. Super cute. And then there was me, who was pretty much goth. I still have gothic tendencies. Look at my closet.
Well, the first thing's a gym shirt, so that's not goth.
Yeah, but look what color it is.
Yellow's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's dark gray. Anyway, so I was like the goth, weird. But I think that's around the time when I was embracing my weirdness, goofy personality. And that's when I was starting to say, if you don't like me, I really don't care.
You also started to say Bakat around that time. Yeah. I remember
Bucket.
that.
And then there was Chase Daniels.
But yeah, that's
tall and fit.
I was not fit. I was very out of shape. I was not fit at all. I was so out of shape back then.
You know, one thing I do remember that we have in common?
What?
We both have really high belly buttons.
What? I don't know what?
You're like, how do you even know that? Because we went swimming once at your apartment.
I don't remember having a belly button. Maybe mine was high that day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe your pants were low.
I don't remember having. It's so strange. Where else is this belly button supposed to be? That would be amazing.
What is this episode even about? Okay, you know what? I don't know if you've heard the intro. I'm like, this is a podcast about everything and nothing.
Yes.
I think this is part of the nothing and everything episode.
If you think about our entire friendship, this is pretty much what it's been about. Yeah. I mean,
laughing.
Yeah, and just exploring the insanities of each other's minds.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we've done.
Yeah.
And terrorizing hotel room. Well, hotel. Okay.
Do you remember what we did?
No,
I have videos.
I know. We ran around yelling and screaming at a hotel lobby.
Yeah.
And then we got back to the room and we like, did we have a pillow fight?
Probably. Didn't we got security called on us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
What do the videos show happening?
I don't know, but they're like at least 20 minutes
Oh
long.
my god! And they were filmed on like a 2 megapixel like
Yeah.
phone camera.
Yeah.
We just look like little blocks. Like, huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're the epitome of a male and a female that can be friends without any attraction.
That is true. That is true because
You're like, what did we do when we went back to the hotel room? And
Yeah,
everybody's like,
exactly.
what did they do? We're like, we had a pillow fight, duh.
They're like, yeah. And then what happened? And you're like, the security got called. Like, what do you want from me?
That's funny. Ooh.
That is.
Oh.
Oh, I remember that used to crack your neck. Oh.
It's not really a used to thing. I still do it.
But.
Mr. High Belly Button.
This episode. Hi, I'm Chase, and I have a high belly button. Your mom's gonna like check her belly button when she listens to this. She's
You
gonna
wanna
be
hear
like,
something
"What?"
funny
Yes.
about my mom? Every time I mention your name, she thinks of you as a, what's the word I want to use?
Someone who would have a high belly button.
That, and she gets mad because you sold me a car.
Oh no.
She goes, well, when I told her that you were going to come to her party, she goes, well, is he going to try to sell you something? I'm like,
Oh, God,
"Mom."
come on.
She's like, well, that interest rate was really high. And I'm like, well, that's what they do there. They show you all of your options, all the people that are willing to take a chance on you and give you a loan. And then
True.
I picked that one because it was the lowest payment.
It's true.
But like all these years, she's thought of you as that salesman friend.
Oh my god. I was only a salesman for like a year and a half because I was terrible at it.
There you go, Mom.
Yeah. Katie's mom. What is your mom's name?
Rosie.
Rosie,
Rosemary.
goddammit.
Rosemary Moffat.
Rosie, give me a call. We'll sell you something.
Give him a call. He'll sell you on the fact that he's not a salesman.
That's right.
Were you ever in the car? Oh, I just had a flashback. I was going to
Uh-oh.
ask you, were you ever in the car with me when I barked out the windows?
Yes. Yes, I was.
But then I had a flashback. Do you remember?
Oh no.
Did I even say this?
Yes. Oh god, I know this now.
Do you want to tell it?
I
We don't have to tell the story. We can make them wonder.
mean, this story is pretty fucking hilarious. I forgot about that. I haven't told the story. I think the last person I told left forever. I don't know what happened after that.
So we'd be in the car. He'd be driving. And we'd get to a stoplight. And I would pretend that certain things were going on by, how do I put it nicely? I was bobbing my head up and down.
I would just stare at the people.
The corny smile, like, yeah.
And people would be like, holy shit. Sometimes you would pop up and wipe your mouth.
That's
Oh
the
my
best
God.
thing we've ever done.
That is the best thing we've ever done. Wow. That's amazing. Why the fuck? Okay. The even better about that is we were both stone cold sober when we were doing this.
Yeah.
There's no
Oh my
influence
gosh.
of drugs or alcohol or anything. Just plain insanity.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Man, you're going to have to tell that story. And then if Sean wants to listen to this episode, he's going to be like, what the fuck?
No, you know what? He probably won't be surprised.
Oh. Is that
He knows I was one of the guys back in the day.
That's what guys do with each other. That's what they do. Yeah, I used to drive around with my other buddies doing that too.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be really funny.
That would be funnier.
Just some go. Oh gosh. Oh, sheesh.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Oh, I need to regain composure. I can edit how I would make this an episode and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you can just be like, let's do another one.
It's up to you, man.
The whole point was that we had fun.
Which
we caught
did.
up. So yeah, that's the whole point.
We have more to catch up on, but yes. And we have more to discuss in earnest.
Yeah.
In
and
earnest.
If you feel better, if I come up with topics, if that makes you feel better so you can prepare.
No, I'll just
that's
not
fine
sit.
too, but I like this squirrel ADD.
I'll just
But
not
I do have one question for you.
Okay.
If you could give one piece of advice to the world, what would it be?
Always wear sunscreen. No, I'm just kidding. That's not my advice. Man, that's a good question. Don't get stuck doing something you don't want to do just because you feel like you're stuck doing it. Do something you really enjoy with your life. That would be my advice.
Love what you do.
Which I would love to follow my own advice. Because right now I'm definitely not doing that. So, yeah.
Now I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually somebody else's advice, is follow your own advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great piece of advice.
Heck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Daniels signing off. Until next time.